Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are here in the party camp with our character Idris, as we have made camp here in the wilds following our exit from Lothering, and we have been kind of checking in with the crew, kind of getting a feel of how their morale is currently in this stage of the adventure, and trying to decide what we're going to do next. And I think Idris has been sitting beside the fire here, contemplating, thinking, you know, taking a look at his maps and kind of what everything is that they can do and that's available to them. And, well, first, I think what we're going to do is go and tell this guy that, yes, we're going to accept his offer, that we'll go and take care of this whole Soldier's Peak business eventually. So let's go and get this guy to mark that on our map.
You considered my offer? Soldier's Peak has been abandoned too long, if you ask me.
Because I also think that Idris, at this stage in the adventure, would also be very interested in connecting with more of the Grey Warden aspect, if that's going to give him potentially more power, more sway amongst different people within Ferelden. I think that definitely sounds intriguing, and the opportunity to have kind of a home base aside from the camp is something that sounds a little too good to pass up. So, yes, let's go to Soldier's Peak.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Now, it's not necessarily what we're going to do immediately, but that gets that put onto the map, and gives us that as an option for what we want to do next. Because what we're gonna do, I don't plan on doing this in the most optimal way, which I've explained before, but let's go ahead and head out here so that we can kind of see what we're working with. Yes, we're going to gather our party and venture forth. Let's go ahead and have Morgan. Let's say we're going to have Sten. And we keep saying that we should have a rogue around because we keep running into things that can't be picked. But I also do like having the war dog around. I think that's kind of nice. So we're gonna keep Elba, I think. Except. So here's the thing. Here's the world map now, and this is kind of open to us. We've been given the opportunity to go to all these different places, and they all correspond to different things. So we were just in Lothering. So in terms of where the party camp is, I'm gonna assume that's near the vicinity of Ferelden, or not Ferelden, of Lothering. So this is sort of where we are, and I don't particularly love playing this game in a sense of just hopping around to different places that don't really make a lot of sense. We come all the way over here and then we go all the way over here. I tend to like to play in such a way that would make some sort of rational sense within role-playing. And typically, the sort of main first areas that people tend to go to are Redcliffe or the Calenhat docks. I think those are sort of pretty typical. This is Orzammar, I believe, for the Frostback Mountains. Soldier's Pass is one of the DLC things. Soldier's Peak up here is another one of those Soldier's Peak areas, but that makes me think I'm not really going to do that, because that also takes us near Denerim, and Denerim isn't somewhere that we necessarily want to go right now, I don't think, because of all the Loghain business. So, since we're here, I think the most, simple course of action would be to go over here to the Brecilian outskirts. I think, aside from going to Soldier's Peak and trying to establish a base of operations for the Grey Wardens, Idris being able to kind of go to the Elves and get a bit more information on, what his people are like, that is a bit more tantalizing to him than either going to the Circle Tower, where he basically just narrowly escaped because of all the issues that happened there during our origin story, and going to Redcliffe because it's just dealing with a bunch more humans, and that's where Alistair wanted to go, and he isn't too particularly caring about what Alistair wants. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Brecilian outskirts. Uh-oh.
Hold, outsider. You may be of my kind, but you are not Dalish. Why are you here?
I have business with your leader, actually.
And what business is that?
I am a Grey Warden.
That is not a lie that many would attempt. I will bring you to the Keeper then, and he can decide if your business is worthwhile.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
I see we have guests.
Hold it there, Elba.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan. Its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Call me Idris.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Okay. Willing to hear these people out.
The clan came to the Brecilian Forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Wow. That's not great. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
I see. I mean, you're talking about a werewolf.
No, but it is the one who made these werewolves come to be. Within the Brecilian Forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Alright, well... You said that you could perhaps destroy the curse. Are you saying that you're not sure?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Right. Have you considered seeking outside help, then? Other elves that could come and aid you?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
I understand. Well, if I help you, what will you give me?
We would assist with the Blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude.
Okay, well, that's good. Let's hope you don't forget it.
Anyone who would undertake such danger for our benefit would be remembered for it. Few have who are not one of our own.
All right. I'll find this Witherfang for you. How's that sound?
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian Forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Yes, okay. I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Alrighty. So, do you have any advice on where to actually find Witherfang? I just know of its name. You've given me nothing to go on to where I could actually find it.
Watch for the White Wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
The White Wolves, okay. Do you have any more information on this curse and what you've been able to observe from seeing the hunters be afflicted with it?
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Okay. So, how did all this start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
So will I become infected if a werewolf bites me?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. You could have led with that before letting me agree to go out and do this thing. Oh. So did all werewolves everywhere stem from this Witherfang, or what happened?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
I see. Alright, well, I think that's about everything I need to know.
Go on, then.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Okay. So we now know what we need to be doing, although it looks like there's several stuff that we can do here in the camp.
They have chosen freedom over subjugation. Better hardship and danger than slavery.
Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking there. Morgan? And, you Lanaya, yes?
Underanitation, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zaprian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
I mean, you can go ahead. I don't have much experience with the outside world, but, sure.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Are you saying that you can't imagine such a thing, or what?
The few towns we have visited in my time have been small. I find it hard to visualize something so large and permanent. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
I see. They are used to it, I suppose, just as the humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I doubt they pay attention to it. It's just history to them, and unfortunately, we came on the wrong side of it.
How quickly they forget. A poet once wrote of them before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Yeah, what can you tell me about this Zathrian guy?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Right. He didn't seem too keen on answering a bunch of questions. It sounded like he had a lot to go on, but what do you mean that he's lost much?
I really shouldn't talk about that. That's something you should ask him about yourself.
Alright. Fine. I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
I don't think Idris cares to gather all the fine points of some of the stuff about the Dalish culture. I mean, some of it, yes, I'm sure he's interested in, but others, I'm like, I don't know if that's quite right. So it looks like this guy is probably going to be able to sell us some stuff, which that could be nice. I'm interested to find this other person that he was talking about. Cyril or something? I don't see this person anywhere. Mithra is over there. Athras. The person that could answer a bunch of questions. I don't know. Let's go around over here to the fire and see who we can talk to. Cyril? Ah. That's you.
We few wanderers greet you, friend. We do not see many of our city brethren here in the woods. Would you help us break our fast?
Okay, sure.
Come then and sit. Join us by the fire. I am Cyril, the clan's tale-teller. I understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our hunters. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
Yes, the Keeper mentioned that.
Then you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits. Your courage impresses us greatly.
Well, I must deal with the Blight. If I can help you, I will.
Nothing will help us now. Least of all, the meddling of an outsider.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunters' help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Well, I think that would actually be pretty decent if it gives us some information about what we're actually heading into. So, sure.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
You were invaded by the humans.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us. A great crusade.
Well, the way they say it is that we started the war, apparently. Not sure that I believe that, but that's what they say.
Told by whom? A history that has been dictated by the victors, no doubt.
Indeed.
Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities.
You should have fought. You should have fought to the last of you. Better that than to submit.
Oh? Is it not the Kunari way to force others to submit? Surely that would not be your advice to my people, were they attacked by the mighty Kunari.
That would be different. The Kunari would improve your people. The humans have improved nothing.
Perhaps. Even so, many of us did fight. We fought, and we lost. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh, and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
And we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed it very much, actually. I think Idris is being completely honest with that.
Perhaps one day, you will tell us a tale of your people. A day when you are not guest and stranger, but savior. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brecilian Forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Yes, please. Tell me of the forest.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brecilian Forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
Okay. What does that have to do with the werewolves?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
So, hold on. I thought Zathrian just told us that Witherfang didn't create all the werewolves. And this Witherfang still exists today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal.
Oh, good.
Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
Good. This is very good. And that's the thing I'm supposed to cut the heart out of. Excellent. You said there were battles in the forest.
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here in slavery? Even the barbarians who came to overthrow the Imperium fought and died on this soil.
Alright. Do you know how many werewolves there are out there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
I see. Alright. Are there other spirits in this forest that we need to keep an eye out for?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
Alright. Well, that's all I need to know about that.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Okay. Thank you for all that information. Ooh, Elford. Haha, I gotta grab that. Yes, please. Ooh, and more over there. We've got more talking to do, but... Oh, no. I must have picked it up. Yeah, we have more talking to do. What's this? Finn Harel, the Dreadwolf. This is a statue... Oh, alright. The codex went away. Let's get that back. Culture and history... History of the Dryadens, the Chastened, Lothering. Where is it? Kari Wilds? Where would that be? Finn Harel, the Dreadwolf. There's precious little we know about Finn Harel, for they say he did not care for our people. Elgarnon and Mithal created the world as we know it. Andruil taught us the ways of the hunter. Selais and June gave us fire and crafting, but Finn Harel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlathan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Finn Harel spent centuries in a far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlathan, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Harin amongst us who remember these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Gelderon and Darenthal and Inaris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Finn Harel could walk without fear among both our gods and the forgotten ones. For although he is kin to the gods of the people, the forgotten ones knew of his cunning ways and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Finn Harel tricked them. Our gods saw him as brother, and they trusted him when he said that they must keep to the heavens while he arranged a truce. And the Forgotten Ones trusted him also when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods, if only the Forgotten Ones would return to the Abyss for a time. They trusted Finn Harel, and they were all of them betrayed. And Finn Harel sealed them away so that they could never again walk among the people. From the tale of Finn Harel's triumph, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralafarin clan of the Dalish Elves. Right. For those that don't know, I won't spoil it, but Finn Harel, the Dreadwolf, becomes a very prominent aspect of the story of the Elves as we go along within the series, as it's kind of the very central pillar of kind of their entire suffering in history when it comes to things. Can we talk to these people? No. We can talk to this one.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Well, we can kind of talk to them. I see some quest icons around. I feel like we should do a bit of talking. Hello there, Kamen. I don't mean, we don't know you, but, hi.
Hello?
Oh, boy. Why are you cringing? Speak up.
That is, we.
Are you daft? What's the matter?
I am sorry. I didn't mean to offend you in any way.
Well, I mean, you're about to if you keep this up.
I'm sorry. I'm not used to dealing with outsiders. Though we do get people like you from time to time. Elves from the city, I mean. I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Well, so be one and stop wishing for it.
Never mind. Just go away and leave me alone.
Okay. Alright. Kids. Elf girl. Very primitive little camp here, isn't it? What's going on over here?
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the Master Herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
I mean, you think being a Grey Warden is exciting? All I've done is try to serve treaty papers and run away from the Darkspawn, basically.
Not as much as I assumed you thought my task boring in comparison. Am I wrong?
Oh, less dangerous, certainly.
In normal times, perhaps. But in normal times, there would be no blight, and being a Grey Warden would not be such a dangerous occupation either. In truth, my place as the Master Herder is a small one, but one I am quite satisfied with. Would that we could all find such peace with our lot in life.
Okay. So what is a Hala exactly? You know, being a city elf and being locked away in the Circle Tower for most of my life, I don't think Idris would have been in touch with nature very much.
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel, what humans call landships. They are our companions and our guides.
Alright. They're not mounts?
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So why is this one separated?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
I see. Is there anything I could do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Survival? I could kill her quickly. I wish I did. I'm sorry. I don't know if we have much survival skill, but sure, let's examine.
And? What do you think?
I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
Okay. I should go.
I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
Yeah, I don't want to take any action that we wouldn't be able to do. Because, like, if we look at our character record here, what is it? Spells and talents, skills, survival. Yeah, we don't have any survival skill at all. So that's probably not going to be something that Idris is going to be able to take care of very much. So, alright, well, we gave it a look. Couldn't surmise anything. We got some more alchemy ingredients. Death root over there. I mean, we'll not turn that down. Looks like there's some more over here as well. Although I probably can't go up there. No. Yeah, so I'm excited. Well, I'm not necessarily excited. I'm interested to see what happens once we actually get out into the forest. Because, like I said, we're doing this pretty suboptimally. And this is a pretty high-level area that we're going to go into. So, by all accounts, we probably are going to have to end up doubling back out of here and abandoning this place eventually. But I think it makes the most sense for where we would have ended up going and all of that stuff. So, I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and come this way. We haven't talked to these people.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely.
Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
Yes, what exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Interesting. So, what if I found some of this for you? I'm actually going out there.
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Oh. Could you make a staff?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Ugh. Well, alright, we'll see. I promise nothing.
And I did not ask for a promise. I only ask that you consider the task, should you come across the bark in the forest.
Alright. What do you have for sale?
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Yes, perhaps so. We've got 16 health poultices, lesser health poultices. Seeing how tough this might be, knowing how tough this might be, we might want to get some of these bigger ones. He only has 3 though. Lots of weapons here for sale. A Dalish longbow, some stuff here. What do we have? Dalish armor, chastened robes. Currently have mage robes that has +1 willpower and +1 magic. I might keep with that, because otherwise this gives me +6 defense. I don't know if that is the best. And oh, I just realized that I can do this. What kind of weapon do you have, Sten? Chastened flat blade, 12 damage. That does 13. That does a lot of money. I don't necessarily think that that's worth it. Fine. Let's go ahead and... I think if we're going to buy anything, we would definitely probably want to worry more about potions than anything else. So let's go ahead and buy 3 of those. It'll take 59 silver. That's fine. And we've got a decent amount of Lyrian potions, I think. So, Swift Salve. Increases the user's movement and attack speed. That could be quite useful. I'll take that. And I think that's going to be it. So, thank you for your time and for the trading. And I need to go get pick some flowers that are over here that I saw earlier. Yoink. Beautiful. Speaking of, is there any crafting that we can do? We do have some stuff for a lesser health poultice. Enhancing. Don't have any deep mushrooms. Don't have any deep mushrooms for that either. Alright. Let's create just a couple of potions. Just to have that. I don't think that we were able to do. No, we weren't able to do anything there. There's another person over here that's got a quest over their head. I want to get all this stuff collected before we go out because, I mean, why not? It seems kind of pointless to head into the wild without being able to take care of business, as it were. Although I'm going to collect these elf roots. Can never have enough. Throughout the whole series, you will never ever have enough elf root. So, if we end up playing all of the games in the series, you know, just get used to it. What the heck is this? God of the Craft.
Yes.
June, God of the Craft. Represents June. Ah, one of the elven gods. We might read up on that, actually, here in a second. Who are you?
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
I've been a bit suspicious.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian Forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter it?
I suppose there's no harm in telling a fellow elf, but surely you have greater concerns than any problem of mine, no?
Well, I do, but I would like to hear about it.
Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Dalilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Dalilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
I would not allow any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy. An unexpected trait in your kind.
If I could just know if Dalilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
That's fine. Perhaps I could convince Zathrian to tell the truth.
No. It would be very rude to accuse the Keeper of lying. I know he means well. I just need to know. One way or another. If you were in the forest, perhaps you might come across her. Alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsmen. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
You are most kind.
I think Idris has a bit more of a soft spot for the elves.
Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
Alright. I know he said that he didn't want us to talk to Zathrian about it. But what if we did? Just curious.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
I do not. But, I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Yes, I know. Could you tell me what happened to Dalilah?
She was one of the first to succumb to the curse. She is dead.
Right. So then, where's her body? Can I see it?
Of course not. She is buried, as is our way. Athras is a grief-stricken man who seeks hope that does not exist. He will accept what has happened in time.
Okay. Alright then. I should go.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
I do think Idris would stick by that in calling him out. Does anybody else have any thoughts on everything going on here?
What do you wish of me?
What do you think about everything?
If you must.
Alright, you don't really have any thoughts on anything going on here?
Yes.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Yes, I know. Never mind,
Very
actually.
well.
Alright, so...
As you wish.
They don't have any thoughts on things that are going on. This kid just seems worried. So I guess there's not really anything to it but to head out. We might talk to that scared kid again eventually, but I don't think we'll do it now. Valasin. Blood-covered inks. Huh. What does that have to do with anything? Let's check these things out. I think Idris would be interested. June, god of the craft. We dedicate all our crafts to June, for it is he who taught the people who to bend the branches of trees to make our bows, and to fashion coverings of furs and iron barks. Without June, would we have the Aravel, or the harnesses for the Arhala? When the people were young, we wandered the forests without purpose. We drank from streams and ate the berries and nuts that we could find. We did not hunt, for we had no bows. We were nothing, for we had no knowledge of spinning or needlecraft. We shivered in the cold nights, and went hungry through the winters, when all the world was covered in ice and snow. Then Selais, the heart keeper, came, and gave us fire and taught us how to feed it with wood. June taught us how to fashion bows and arrows and knives, so that we could hunt. We learned to cook the flesh of the creatures we hunted over Selais' fire, and we learned to clothe ourselves in their furs and skins, and the people were no longer cold and hungry. Culture and history, I'm assuming, is that what it might be under? The Valaslin, blood writing. When the children of our people came of age, they earned the privilege of wearing the Valaslin, the blood writing. It sets us apart from the Shemlin and from the elves who have thrown their lot in with them. It reminds us that we will never again surrender our traditions and beliefs. The ritual deserves great reverence. The one who is to gain the Valaslin must prepare by meditating on the gods and the ways of our people, by purifying the body and the skin. When the time comes, the keeper of the clan applies the blood writing. This is done in complete silence. Cries of pain are signs of weakness. If one cannot tolerate the pain of the blood writing, they are not ready to undertake the responsibilities of an adult. The keeper may stop the ritual if they decide that the one gaining the Valaslin is not ready. There is no shame in this, for all children are different, and our ancestors once took centuries to come of age. As told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralafarin clan of the Dalish Elves. Alright. I don't know if Idris necessarily is about to throw his lot in with getting his face painted with blood, but whatever.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
Well, do others truly trouble you so much?
These days, very little to tell the truth, for we've established a fearsome reputation amongst the Shemlin. We must still be vigilant, however. Not that I would expect an outsider to understand, but there you have it. We do what we must. Had we known a Grey Warden was coming, we might have arranged a different reception. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Okay. Is this the way we need to go? Yes, it looks like it. Brecilian Forest. That's the world map. Okay, so we actually are going the wrong way. We need to go this way in order to go deeper. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's get out there and see if we get our butts kicked. Is pretty much what we're going to find out. Yes. Alright. So what do we have here? Just a very dense forest, isn't it? Wow. Okay. There's more elf fruit around, but we're going to have to be very careful here. Let's look at our quests in our log. Hello. Journal. Brecilian Forest. Greater survival skill. We don't have survival skill. Find iron bark and find it Danila. And we're also just trying to find Witherfang. Slay Witherfang. Whew. Alright, well, I'm not sure if this is going to go good or bad, but there is a ton of elf fruit here, so this is fine by me. Uh-oh. We're in combat. Idris senses something. we got going on, guys? Where are they? Take that. Hello? Oh, here they are. Alright, we've got wolves. Let's go ahead and, is this activated? Yes, that's activated, as well as the death siphon. So let's go ahead and place this right there.
Yes.
Trap triggered. Perfect. I'm going to give that to the virulent locker bomb there. And then, let's see here. Morgan, can you put on frost weapons or... Let's see. Caster forces a target to be in fear. So let's do that. Okay, so far so good. And then Sten is taking out... Which is the one that has the... I can't remember which one has it on it, but let's go ahead and tap that. Alright, perfect. That exploded everybody there. Oh boy, and there's werewolves now. Oh, yikes. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can't freeze them. We can freeze that one. Alright, Morrigan, let's see what you have in your repertoire. A vulnerability hex, maybe? Yes, that's fine. Gaining a slight increase to attack damage while being immune to stun. Let's go ahead and activate that. And then Dog, Elba. Let's see if we can't get you closer. And let out this cry. Those guys are stunned. Perfect. And what do we have? That still has a cooldown left on it. Most things that I have have a cooldown. Although I do have Mind Blast, but we're not overwhelmed. So that doesn't seem to be the best choice. Let's go ahead and get a walking bomb placed on that guy. That could work. And then Morrigan, do you have a lightning available? You do. So get that one that has the walking bomb. Lightning. Alright. So far, so good. We have 2 werewolves left. And I think that's it. I think that Sten just got that wolf. So let's go ahead and do some powerful swings with that. All right, perfect. Good deal. All right, that wasn't too bad, was it? All right, although it does seem like there's more coming. Another wolf. Hello, Wolfie. Let's go ahead and get the attacks going. Let's just go ahead and take these out with some lightning and the 2 melee characters going. Perfect. Yes, that reminds me. Stone Fist. Why don't I have that anywhere? Can I expand? There we go. That works. Let's take this and replace it with that. Perfect. Let's get our sustained abilities over here. And then that looks good. All right. Whew. Not too bad. It's nice that they also came kind of one at a time. It gave us some time to respond and react to things and kind of take control of the battlefield. And holy cow, look at all of this. This death root and elf root and
as you say,
all sorts of stuff. Okay, so can we go this way? No, we can't. There's elf root back that way. And death root, and a bunch of stuff. Okay. Grab that. Drop another quick save. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. Let's run away from that. Let's come back over this way. Grab that elf root. And we'll grab this one. Perfect. Although I don't think we're gonna be able to avoid that for forever.
Can we not drive these animals off?
We got a great bear. Is that it? It looks like that's it. So let's go ahead and place... Oh, did I not do that? Alright, Sten, head on in there. You guys head on in there.
At your command.
Attack the bear.
Die quickly!
And freeze it. Perfect.
I knew we could not lose!
Alright, not too bad. Got its chainmail. Take it. And a corpse. And it's got a dagger. Alright. That's a nice flower. Take it. Why the heck not? Ooh. Looks like we got another fight ahead of us, guys. And it's gonna save for us anyways. Hello? Well, they're not attacking us immediately.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place. Come to make us pay for our attack.
I'm no Dalish elf, or can you not tell?
It makes no difference to us. One elf is as good as another, especially when they are dead. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
Look, I would prefer to talk to you. I mean you no harm.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
I mean, you talk of Zathrian as if I know him. I've barely just met anybody here.
We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it.
Okay. So then why exactly? Why do you hate him so much?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking.
Uh-oh.
Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
Look, I don't want to fight, but I can't retreat either. I need to assemble allies for the Blight.
I do not wish to fight you, but our enemy has sent you to us, and now you force our hand. Come, brothers and sisters! Swift Runner calls you to battle! Drive this invader from our midst!
Oh no. Alright. Well, that's all we can do. Let's go ahead and get the Mind Blast going here. We've stunned them. That's fine. get a wild one here. On Swift Runner. What does Stone Fist do? Hurls a stone projectile, possibly shattering those that have been petrified or frozen solid. Ooh, that's not what we want to do just yet. I need you to run back here. I need Morgan to freeze him.
Enough! The forest has eyes of its own, and it shall deal with you. You have been warned.